Makunat. Okay. That's what I was talking about. Makunat na yung outer layer ng meat niya. Medyo kulang sa lasa na yung this part of the chicken nila. Medyo nag-off na yung flavor. So this one is really parang it has a sweet flavor. This part of the chicken is still so juicy, so soft. So this indicates that this chicken is freshly cooked. I really appreciate how soft, how flavorful, how savory it is. And this is what you call the Pinoy style roasted chicken. Hey, this is Tina, ang Chinay Mama ng Butuan, ang inahan nga anda mo habhab para kaninyong tanan. Welcome to another episode of the 19 South TV Food Wars! So, for today's episode, i-rate nato or atong investigahan ang kaning mga big brands of lechon manok diri sa Butuan, and I think dili lang diri sa Butuan, also sa Philippines. Okay, so we have here Chooks to Go. I think almost all of the Filipinos know this brand naman. Chooks to Go, and of course Senior Pedro, lechon manok ni Senior Pedro. And this one, wala siya brand, sorry. This is Liempo Master. So kani siya, these are all the same lang na flavor. These are all roasted chicken, but I think Chooks to Go has 3 different flavors. They have pepper roast, they have marisa roast, and they have sweet roast. Ayan. So we asked kung unsa ang ilahang kanang murag classic lang na lechon manok. So this is what they gave us. So we are going to give our review sa packaging nila. Okay. So of course halata naman siguro no na packaging wise, medyo nindot gid tan-aon, digid medyo nindot gyud and pleasant gid kaayo tan-aon, and clean tan-aon and convenient ang Chooks to Go. So I think established gid kay ni siya nga brand. We also have Senior Pedro and Liempo Master na same lang, foil ilang gigamit, and they came with parang white cellophane. So same lang sila dalawa ng packaging, but yung difference lang nila is the packaging of their sauce. As you can see, Senior Pedro made an extra effort for the packaging of their sauce. I think diri na lang sila nag-focus. So they have ang lechon manok ni Senior Pedro, once tasted, always wanted. Ayan. For the Liempo Master, it's the usual parang ice candy cellophane with the toyo, the soy sauce. And then for the Chooks to Go naman, they focused on their packaging sa whole chicken nila, but sadly wala silang sauce. So I think that's the sad part of this. But malay mo, when we get to taste the meat mamaya, maybe hindi naman talaga kailangan ng sauce. Ayan, so we are done with the packaging. Now let's go to the prices of these lechon manok brands. For Chooks to Go, this is a well-known brand na eh. So I think it's really expected for us mga Pinoys na this is more expensive than these 2 brands. So this one is 270 pesos. It's quite big. It doesn't have a sauce compared to dalawa, but they made an extra effort for the packaging. So I think okay lang. And then this one, Senior Pedro, this is 250, and then this one is 250 as well. So lechon manok kasi, from what I see sa downtown, yung price ng lechon manok, I think it varies from their dressed chicken. Sometimes it's going to be 240, sometimes it's going to be 250. So there are other local brands na 240 ang price, but it's smaller compared to these lechon manok. But there are also brands na 250 siya, and it's still smaller than these brands. So this one, these 2 big brands of lechon manok that we all know, for 250 pesos, sakto lang siya. So that's what I like about these 2 brands, kasi they give you quality, diba? According to its price. So yan. Ayan. I think same lang sila ng size. It has the same size, but later on, We are not going to base on our size, diba? Later on, we are going to weigh each of these chickens. So, titingnan natin kung worth it ba ang price niya for its weight. Ayan. Kasi there are chickens na, ayan, nagda-dry na and all. So, that's it. We are going to weigh it down and then we are going to check or rate the taste of each of these chickens. So now we are going to weigh each of these chickens. Ayan. So we are going to start with the Liempo Master. I have a weighing scale here with me. Lagyan ko lang ng foil para clean naman siya. Ayan. So it has 575 grams. Ayan. 575 grams. Write natin para dili ta minus 10 sa exam. Charot. 575 grams for the Liempo Master. And then, let's have this one. This is Senior Pedro. Ayan. Grabe yung juice niya ha, in fairness. I think this one's heavier. This is 821 grams. Can you see the sauce? Ayan o, yung juice ng chicken. So, it's still really fresh. Ayan. And then this one, Chooks to go. Ayan. We have 785 grams. So, we have again Liempo Master, which is yung pinaka, I think this is the smallest one because I think it's dry then and it has holes. It has holes in its legs, so I think nag-dry up na siya masyado. This one has 575 grams, Liempo Master. This one, this is the heaviest from Senior Pedro. This one has 821 grams. And then this one, the second one, this is 785 grams from Chooks to go. Ayan. So, ito siya. When I carried it, halata na siya na it's heavier. Okay, so which is perfect. Because naman, grabe naman yung juice. Can you see? It's so fresh. Ayan. This one, it's a bit smaller, but it's heavier compared to this. So, that's perfect. This one looks a bit dry and it doesn't have a sauce or a juice in it. So that's why I think hindi siya masyadong mabigat kasi nag-dry up na yung meat niya. But anyway, regardless of that, we are going to check each of the meat. Ayan. So we will check how it tastes, if it's really dry or if it's really juicy, and how it tastes, if it's sweet, it's peppery, and what. So we are going to check that out. Ayan. So we removed them from their packaging na ha. So now, let's try to assess their appearance. Ayan. For me lang ha, unang tingin lang. This one from Liempo Master, it looks dry. Like, literal din siya na dry. And it has yung butas from roasting it from their griller. Ayan. So, I don't know if you can see it. And the wings are overcooked. This one, Senior Pedro, for me, it looks nice. It looks juicy. It's somehow, but not really, it's somehow overcooked. For me lang ha, because look at the other side. And this one, it's too black. So, I think it's going to affect the taste of the skin, which we're going to try later on. And then here, so Chooks to go, this one for me looks perfect. Can you see it? It has a perfectly roasted skin. It's not too black, it's not too brown. The wings are not too black as compared to the others, which is perfect for me. Ayan. So if I were to rate the appearance of each of these from 1 to 10, I would give this one from Liempo Master a 7. I would give this one an 8. And then this one, I'd give it a 10 for me. But I don't know if with you, kung gusto nyo yung mga ganito na super black na, this one's super dry, then that's your preference. But for me, this one is perfect. Ayan, so we're done with the appearance. Now let's go to my favorite part. Tasting them, alright? But before we taste them, I want to show you yung meat niya. If it's still juicy, if it's soft, yan. So, check natin Super convenient yung paikot-ikot effect ng table, no? Anyway, since Senior Pedro lang and Liempo Master yung may soy sauce, the Liempo Master has a generous amount of soy sauce as compared to the Senior Pedro. But, depende din yan sa taste. So, let's go to the meat of Liempo Master. Oh, it's really so dry. You know when the chicken is too dry? When it's roasted? Kasi, yung skin niya, it's like paper. The breast part, medyo makunat na siya. Ayan. And it doesn't have a skin on this part na as compared to these two. So, yeah, medyo dry na talaga siya. And for me, I'm not really a fan of dry na roasted chicken. So we are going to try the breast part. Oh, it's really kind of dry already. So I don't know if this is fresh or not, but yeah. Paulit-ulit ko siyang sasabihin, no? But kasi when you say breast part, madali lang siyang maluto. And then when you go to the thigh or the leg part, medyo matagal siyang maluto. For the breast part, sa Liempo Master, it's really dry. But it's tasty naman. I can taste the aroma of the charcoal that they used. The flavor is okay, but it's not too savory. So we are going to try the skin para fair naman. Baka appearance lang. Try natin, Mapait siya. So yeah. But the meat is okay, It's not too savory. If you're someone who likes lechon manok na hindi masyadong malasa, this is okay. Now let's go to the thigh part. Usually the thigh part kasi yung mas juicy as compared to the breast part, So para fair, baka sabihin nyo, super dry lang palagi sinasabi ko. Tagalog, English, Bisaya. So ayan. This one is, nahihirapan akong kunin siya because I think this is not freshly cooked for me lang, Nahihirapan akong i-slice yung part na to. Kasi medyo makunat na yung outer layer ng meat niya. Ayan, no? Makunat. Okay. That's what I was talking about. Makunat na yung outer layer ng meat niya. Medyo kulang sa lasa na yung this part of the chicken nila. Medyo nag-off na yung flavor. So, Liempo Master, yung breast part niya, I think it got all the flavor of the chicken or their sauce. Pagdating sa thigh part, sa leg part, mas makunat na siya. And then, nawawala na yung flavor or yung lasa ng chicken, which is no-no for me. Dapat kasi pantay yung lasa lahat When you say lechon manok, that's for me lang But anyway, ayan I don't know if you can see it, but yeah. This part of the chicken, ayan kamayin ko na lang naghugas ako ng hands. This part of the chicken usually dapat hindi siya dry kasi this is the inside part na inside part of the thigh. So this shouldn't be dry. Kaya it's a bit disappointing, but not too disappointing. So if I were to rate this one from the taste, I would say this is for me a 6 from Liempo Master. But maybe if fresh pa na chicken yung nabigay nila, to be fair. But yeah, let's go to the Chooks to Go. So I actually have already tried Chooks to Go before. Pero I think it was their sweet flavor ng chicken nila. This is their classic flavor. And since I'm not a fan of mga sweet na mga dishes, this is a first for me. As compared to the Liempo Master, look at the skin. Ayan hindi makunat, soft, it's juicy. Ayan. And then the breast still has a skin on it. Ayan. So it means it's perfectly cooked talaga. And it's tender. Ayan Diretso lang yung yung knife ko, diretso lang. As compared to this one, talagang nahirapan akong kumuha. My gosh, Tagalog na. Oh, yeah, it's true. It's so juicy. It's juicy, it's freshly cooked. Ayan o. Oh, the juice is still dripping. Can you see how white and how soft and flaky this chicken looks as compared to this one? See? So dry. So yeah, I'm excited with this one. Try natin ah. Yan, may skin pa. Nahulog pala, sorry. This one is yummy. It's not your typical lechon manok ha, that has a parang native flavor na you can smell the, ano yun, you call it tanglad. Dire, we call it tanglad. So this one is really parang, it has a sweet flavor, but not too sweet. It just gives like a parang mga 20% na sweet flavor. They just added up a sweet flavor to it, and then the skin. The skin tastes so good. It's savory, and I can taste the how it's roasted, and then the meat. The meat, ayan. So white. So tender, which is perfect for me. I'm not really a fan kasi of the breast part of the chicken. Pero, I like it when it's cooked perfectly. Kasi when you overcook the breast part of the chicken, the tendency is mawawala yung pagiging tender niya. So, dili na kayo siya humok. It will taste dry for me. So, that's why I appreciate a chicken breast that is cooked perfectly. And for me, this is the one. I like it. And the juice, the sauce, it tastes so good. It gave me that sweet flavor, but also a salty flavor, but not too salty. And then, it's really savory. And it has a parang 10% creamy or thick taste. This chicken has a thicker flavor. The sauce is thicker as compared to Senior Pedro, kasi Senior Pedro lang yung may sauce eh. So as compared to Senior Pedro, when I opened it kanina, I noticed that this one is, the sauce of this chicken from Chooks to Go is thicker. And the taste, it's evident. Ayan, so let's try naman the thigh part. Ayan no, this is what I'm talking about. This part of the chicken is still so juicy, so soft. So this indicates that this chicken is freshly cooked and it's not dry. While this one, look. Ikot natin ah, para ma-compare natin. This one, when I open it, see, it's already dry. So that's what I'm talking about. Ayan no. As compared to this one, oh. See, hindi ako nahirapan as compared to the other one. Try na natin yung lasa. Okay. I am a big fan of the thigh part of the chicken. So, I really appreciate how soft, how flavorful, how savory it is. It's not too savory to the point na, we call it, in Bisaya, bidli na. Naman siya yung anak good sometimes na flavor or savory nga taste. But this one, I appreciate how soft and how tender it is. Ayan no. Perfect. I love it. The skin of the chicken, ayan. Diba? Ang dami ko nang nakaing balat. It's so soft. The texture is perfect for me. Skin talaga siya ng roasted chicken. And then yung lasa niya ha. As compared to its meat, mas malalasahan mo yung sweet flavor. So mas, ayan, yung sweetness yung unang malalasahan mo. And then comes the aroma of the charcoal and the roasted flavor. So I think for me ha, this one doesn't have the typical Pinoy lechon manok flavor na yung maaamoy mo yung tanglad, yung herbs, yung spices. This one, yung parang ano lang siya, parang more on thick soy sauce na flavor. Parang ganun siya. Which complements the roasted flavor niya. So ayan, perfect. I like it. The texture, how tender it is, the skin. So So if I were to rate this, overall, this is a 10 for me. For me, ha? If you're someone who likes malambot, tasty, or it has a sweet flavor ng lechon manok, then this is for you. We have Senior Pedro. Ayan. Senior Pedro. So look, oh, the wings, it's not overcooked. The color is not too dark, but only on this side of the chicken. So, ayan. Try natin again yung breast part. Let's see. See, I was right. I was right. This is a bit overcooked. Why? Manonotice mo yung skin niya when it's not soft na and it's slowly turning into parang paper na texture. Kasi the skin has a fat eh. And then if that part of the chicken na is medyo medyo nagiging paper na, so it means it's overcooked. But this one, it's a bit overcooked, but not too much. Compared to this one, that's perfectly cooked. So, ayan. It's also tender. Pero mas malambot yung chooks to go. It also has a beautiful meat right there. Look. Oh. So white. Ayan. So, try na natin taste. Now, I know why this is the first and parang typical talaga na Pinoy lechon manok. Pinoy roasted chicken. This is what you call the Pinoy style roasted chicken. Why? I can taste the flavor of the herbs. And yung herbs natin na tanglad. Yeah, diba? That's what we always use when we cook lechon manok, lechon baboy, whatever lechon that is. It's not lechon if you don't use tanglad. So, this one, it doesn't have a very savory taste, but it has a very flavorful, a very aromatic taste na talagang magbo-burst sa mouth mo. So, malalasahan mo lang is yung herbs and yung spices. Mainly yung tanglad. Mas naamoy ko yung tanglad eh. And the other like lamas, you call it lamas, onions, garlics maybe. But yeah. So, i-try natin na i-dip natin siya sa sauce niya. Kasi I think yung lasa nasa sauce talaga eh. I was right. Yung savory flavor ng chicken, pumunta sa sauce lahat. So, if you want na may extra taste or flavor yung chicken nyo, you can dip it in the sauce or you can put the sauce in your rice. So, ayan o. Perfect. It's evident. I don't know how. I will try to show you what I'm talking about when it comes to their texture. Can you see how beautiful this looks like? And then when you go to this part, this is a meat, a dried up meat. May mga tao naman din na prefer nila yung parang well done. So to be fair, let's go to the thigh part, like what we did with the other two chickens. Ayan, kuha mo na ako. It's so big. Ayan. Oh, look, it's perfectly cooked. Why? Can you see the fat? Ayan, no? Particularly fat of the thigh. So, it's a bit overcooked in this part, which is expected naman usually pagdating sa breast. But look at their thigh part. It still has that glossy fat in it. It still has the layer of fat. See? Oh, see? The sauce is still dripping. And mind you, this is not the sauce from the plate, ha? This is the sauce from the chicken itself. Ayan, no? See? I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, there it is. Oh, there. So yeah, I can't wait to try it. I'm going to try it. So this one, ha? I can taste the flavor of the chicken. Yung freshness ng chicken, I appreciate it as compared to these other chickens. This one, parang hindi talaga nila inalis yung lasa ng manok, but hindi siya malangsa. Kasi sometimes when you say nag-cook ka ng chicken, it's going to be malangsa pag malalasan mo yung chicken. But this one, it tastes fresh. And the fat of the chicken that I showed you guys, it bursted in my mouth. So I loved it. I loved it. I loved how they didn't try to overpower the flavors of the sauce and yung pag-marinate nila. I loved how they really kept the taste of the chicken, yung flavor ba ng chicken. This one, the flavor of this is parang masyadong roasted, so it's overpowering the taste of the chicken. If you want something na simple lang, simple flavor, simple roasted Pinoy style flavor, this is perfect for you. Kasi I can still taste the chicken. If you want yung kung mahilig ka sa yung hindi Pinoy style, more of a parang foreign flavor, yung mga mahilig sa mga roasted na may talaga, may parang sweetness baga. This one is for you. And if you're someone who likes well done roasted chicken with a simple taste or simple flavors, Pinoy flavors, then Liempo Master is for you. But to be fair I think this one kasi they gave us yung hindi fresh na chicken. It's not freshly cooked, so that's the downside of this one. But I think if they give us a fresh one, then okay siya. So I'm going to rate this one. This is for me a 9. Kasi mas prefer ko siya kasi I prefer this one. It has a flavorful taste. This one is okay for me, but mas 1 point ahead though. So if I were to rate this one, yung Senior Pedro, this is a 9 out of 10. This one is 10 out of 10 for me because I really appreciate how the flavor complements well with and how it's roasted. Flavor complements well with how it was cooked. This one for me, I think, what did I give this one? I rated this a 7. Basta, it's between that, that number na. So this is, I think, a 7 out of 6 kasi it's a 6 kasi they gave me, hindi fresh. 7 siya kung maybe, I will give it a chance na kung fresh siguro yung nabigay nila and all. So, yeah. So, yung nanalo for me, is Chooks to Go. And then second C, Senior Pedro. And then third C, Liempo Master. Kasi when you eat this one, super dry na, and then you have rice. Dry na og samot. This one, pwede pa ka mag-hog sauce, butang sa imong rice, magkinamot dayon ka, diba? Perfect. Again, if you want medyo sweet na flavor ng lechon manok, you have this one. But they also have other flavors. But I think yun yung parang trademark ng Chooks to Go na they always give a hint of a sweet flavor in all their chickens and all their flavors. And then this one, if you're someone who is into a Pinoy style talaga na lechon manok, then this is for you. So this one, Chooks to Go, trivia a little trivia. Di ba? May pa-trivia yung mamshi nyo. Kasi you might be wondering how all this lechon manok businesses or establishments started. So yung Chooks to Go, ang owner nito is si Ronald Mascareñas. I think he owns a big company, a fresh meat company. From Bounty Agro Ventures or BAVI, ayan. So, this one, yung Chooks to Go, actually, this is a very popular brand, as we all know. It has 1,000 outlets na nationwide. And then this one, si Senior Pedro. You know, this chicken or this brand has a very inspiring story. This business started at Bukidnon from a man named Antonieto Mamawag Unabia. That was, I think, on 1992. He worked for PNB noon for 12 years, and then yung retirement niya, he invested it into a variety of businesses. So he invested into a lot of businesses, yung Badyong Parlor, he sold fish and everything, but everything failed. And then lastly, ito na, nag-click na yung lechon manok. I think he started to sell 30 lechon manoks a day sa mga ka-office mates niya noon sa PNB, and then it grew and grew and grew. Yan. So next, and I forgot, yung pangalan nito, it's from a radio drama lang ha. O diba? Trip lang talaga. Yung pangalan nito is, it was inspired from a radio drama na Manok ni San Pedro. Yeah, Manok ni San Pedro. Diba? And you guys should know na this one, Senior Pedro, sila ang pioneers sa pag-use ng foil. Kasi usually Pinoy, when you say lechon manok or everything lechon or roasted, it's going to be wrapped in a banana leaf, 'di ba? This one, Senior Pedro, they're one of the pioneers who use foil for their lechon manok, and then I think nag-follow na yung iba. And then si Liempo Master naman, Liempo Master was established by Cesar and Grace Juan from Cebu. Ayan. So Cebu is known for, it's known to be the home of lechon. So no wonder naman, no? They ventured in lechon manok. So ayan, they started last 2009, August of 2009. And then now, they have over 30 franchise stores in the Visayas region and in Metro Manila. Oh, diba? So, I think after a year of their business, parang nakita nila na nag-grow na siya. So, they decided to open a franchise of it. So, ayan, nag-branch out na sila sa Visayas region and in Metro Manila. Oh, diba? Cebuanos can cook lechon very well. So, that concludes our food wars for today's episode. I hope that you enjoyed, and I hope na imagine ninyo or na picture out ninyo ang mga lasa and appearance na akong gipakita and gi-describe sa inyo. Once again, this is Tinang, ang Chinay Mama ng Butuan, ang inahan nga anda mo habhab para kaninyong tanan. Saying bye-bye!